Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's bird video. We're going to have a look at the weather for the next 10 to 14 days for today's bird video. Day 10 will take us to the 5th of May. Can you believe that? And we'll be able to extend out beyond that with it says GFS and ECM Ensembles. Ray runs around a couple of weeks. We'll have a look at CFS V2 at the end of the video. The next 4 weeks gets us well into the second half of May. And I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say that first, a video today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast. And we've also released, if that wasn't, can you believe this, the EC 30-day / 42-day forecast, the external European outlook. So please check out those two vids if you'd like to do that. Like, share, and subscribe on videos. Thank you so very much, everybody, for doing that, the GavsWeatherVids. Now, did a live stream last night. It went well. I think it went all right. Anyway, I hope it did. Thank you so much, everybody who tuned in to the live streams. We had some donations on the live stream, and at the end of the stream, I was wrapping it up very quickly. I didn't shout out our super chatters and donators. So we had a little bit of an issue with the live chat repeatedly disconnecting, something that I've never experienced before on live stream. Don't know why that was happening. Must be an error on YouTube's part. And so I want to get the live stream wrapped up quickly, because I didn't know whether the entire platform was going to go down. Actually, I was a little bit concerned. So I just wrapped things up very, very quickly. I forgot to shout out our super chatters. So thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to iTalk Gaming. iTalk also became a channel member of the GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Bavesta Sweden. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Isaac Shaw. And it's Isaac's birthday yesterday. So everybody in the comments can say happy birthday to Isaac. That would be lovely. We also had a donation through Streamlabs from Carl. Quite a large donation, significant donation. So thank you so much to Carl for your donation through Streamlabs and PayPal. That's amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. And James here in our chat, our amazing moderator. James also gifted 5 channel memberships as well in the stream. So thank you so much, James, for that. And congratulations to the 5 channel members who have 1 month channel membership for free. Courtesy of James. So yeah, epic live stream. I hope you enjoy it. Everybody will be live streaming again, not next Monday because it's Bank Holiday Monday. We'll be live streaming the next Monday, the following Monday. So just under 2 weeks will be the next live stream, and that'll be on Coronation Monday. But over Coronation Weekend, I'm going to keep the videos and everything as it would normally be. So we will be live streaming on Bank Holiday Monday, the 8th of May, on Coronation Monday. Okay, let's crack on for you then. Thank you so much, everybody, for that. Now, let's move on. Start the vid, and got a little bit of chicken throat day. Start the vid and have a look at CT. So central England temperature is now sitting at 8.5, which is 0.6 of a degree above the 61 to 1990 average. And that is provisional, although it doesn't say it, but it is provisional to yesterday, to the 24th of April. These were GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for next couple of weeks on Harrogate today. The red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Harrogate. We're starting off cold and average at the moment. We're going to stay pretty chilly for the next couple of days, but by the end of the week and into Bank Holiday weekend, we will actually be going a little bit warmer than average. But not for long. We go back towards average again through the early part of next week. And then generally just hovering around or a little bit above average as we go from the first week and into the second week of May. No sign of anything particularly exciting taking place from an upper air temperature perspective there. But certainly warmer than it is right now anyway. So if you don't like these cold northerly winds, they are going to be receding away quite shortly. And we will be cracking on, I think, with temperatures that are much more akin to where they expect them to be at this time of year. Actually quite warm for a while over the bank holiday. Precipitation-wise, a couple more dry days come for Harrogate, maybe getting more unsettled at the end of the week and into the weekend. Maybe a few dry days next week, but watch out over Coronation Weekend. It might start turning a bit more unsettled again. Sea level pressure looks like this. So at the moment, we're starting off with relatively high pressure at the moment at 1,020 millibars, but the pressure will be picking up as we go into the bank holiday weekend and early next week. So we see pressure going around 1,040 millibars. There is a sign of a declining pressure, though, as we go from the first week and into the second week of May. So how long any higher pressure lasts for, a little bit uncertain. Temperature anomalies from the 25th of April to the 3rd of May. A little bit cold average still for the north, nearer normal, maybe slightly above the south. Not a particularly big deviation for Ireland, England and Wales. It does look still quite cold, though, across Scotland. And precipitation anomalies. Wetting average in the north-east of Scotland and the Northern Ireland. Driving average through Wales and south-west England, near normal elsewhere. The latest Windflow Map from earthandrollschool.net shows we're seeing this cold northerly flow. We drag the map down. We can see that the northerlies are now starting to be shoved off to the east, but we're still under the influence of it. It's very cold last night, wasn't it? Goodness gracious me. I woke up at about 3, 4 a.m. with my under my summer duvet, and I was shivering, I can tell you that. Very, very cold last night, wasn't it? And chilly today with the sunshine. It's got, I've got heating on in the towers, and it's the 25th of April. It's terrible, isn't it? Anyway, I'm so sorry, everybody. The northern wind could be shoved off, or it's starting to be shoved off to the east, but it's still under the influence of it. If we pull the map back up, you can see that we have got milder winds waiting in the wings as well run through here, and then milder southwesterlies are waiting, and they will start very gradually. It's slow I'll do, but they will start to push northwards and eastwards as we go, particularly into the bank holiday weekend. Right, so this is how the latest UK Met Euro run is looking for midnight on Friday, and we've got a low pressure area in the south that will be bringing outbreaks of rain, slightly milder air to the south, but still generally quite chilly, I think, for most parts of the country. Once that gets out of the way, though, we start finding higher pressure trying to get going into the bank holiday weekend. Although this is bank holiday Monday, we've still got a bit of a trough around the country even then, so it might stay showery even into the bank holiday weekend. But UK Met then starts to raise pressure around Greenland and Iceland again. Will that start pulling in a colder northeasterly? Hopefully not. This is how ICON looks. Again, we've got a weather system in the south being outbreaks of rain Thursday to Friday. Higher pressure trying to get itself going into the bank holiday weekend. So we have got a ridge here across Greenland and Iceland that's building down into the UK and Ireland. That should bring something a little bit drier and warmer, I think, by the beginning of next week. The GFS midnight run, again, that area of low pressure bringing outbreaks of rain at the end of the week. Once that gets out of the way, pressure rising generally to our west, but we've still got a bit of a trough over Scotland, actually. So not really until Monday, Tuesday that we find this ridge properly starting to build through the country. But we do eventually get ourselves into a nice area of high pressure, and as that high pressure begins to sink southwards, we start to pull in some warmer air from the south. So by the 5th of May, which is day 10, it looks like we're mostly dry and should be relatively warm with that, I would have thought. Into the extended range with this GFS midnight run. So we keep high pressure close to the country, but pull in like a cool northeasterly there by Coronation Monday. And that's how it looks as we get to the end of the GFS midnight run. So just about under a ridge then, but all looking rather flimsy, I have to say. And then this hour GFS 6Z is looking again rather showery from Thursday to Friday. Into the weekend, struggling. Once the settle, it's struggling, isn't it? This is Sunday, so another area of low pressure pushing through on Sunday. That's bank holiday Monday. Low pressures in the North Sea, and returning to like a coolish sort of northeasterly again, with high pressure more centred out to the west of the country. Eventually we get that high pressure building in through the middle of next week, sat over top of the country. Probably still quite cool though with that, still bringing the wind from like an east or a northeasterly direction. That's day 10, and a nice area of high pressure then, so it should be mostly dry, and certainly in May sunshine being quite warm, I would have thought. Beyond that, into the extended signs again, but the high pressure wants to go sort of west-northwest. There's been a trend throughout this spring of high pressure repeatedly trying to go west-northwest, and these coolish sort of north-northeast winds coming in around the edge of the high pressure. If you enjoyed the video, please can you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Drop a comment and let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Around 50 subscribers going to get us to 15.8k. So if you could give us a sub, help to get us to 15,800 subscribers, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. GM, again, bringing a trough through the country on Friday with showery outbreaks of rain. Beyond that, just rather showery, really. It wants to try and settle, but we're still under an influence from low pressure actually into a bank holiday weekend with the GEM. By the middle of next week, you find ourselves under a ridge of high pressure. And that's day 10, so by then, that's the 5th of May, by then low pressure beginning to threaten again, just to the west and to the southwest. And then the ECM, once more, is looking rather showery on Friday, and into bank holiday weekend actually still looking a little bit showery. Sunday, 30th of April, still looking a little bit showery then as well. Coolish sort of northerly winds maybe into bank holiday Monday. Eventually high pressure builds over to the east of the country. We bring up something a little bit warmer from the south in the middle part of next week, but by day 10 it looks as though that high pressure is slipping away and we've quite a bit of low pressure out in the Atlantic. So how much is it going to settle down over the coming bank holiday weekend? How much is it going to warm up? That's two questions that still look quite uncertain. Maybe we do get any high pressure, how long will it last, and will it hold on to the coronation weekend? You know, it's all looking a little bit flimsy, I have to say, this, for some drier, warmer weather, other than for a day or so, anyway. This is the precipitation type forecast based on that ECM run from Meteo.com. So I've got some drier weather coming up next couple of days, but then rain's back in again as we get through to Thursday and looking rather unsettled. Beyond that, though, we go into the bank holiday weekend. We've got showers here, particularly in the south. Some of them could be quite heavy through Northern Ireland, central southern, whereas that Sunday evening looking quite wet then. Bank holiday Monday does look drier. Back to showery conditions after that, though. And then dryish up towards day 10. But you can see it is looking right. It's not completely settling, is it? It isn't completely settling down there. These are the options on the table within the ECM Ensembles today for day 10. It gets us to the 5th of May from the Icelandic Met Office. So 17 members of the ECM Ensembles have low pressure below average heights dominating from off the Atlantic, bringing in the wind from the west, looking rather showery with those. So we've got 15 just here with high pressure ridging up from the south, low pressure out to west. So that should be a bit drier and warmer with winds from more of a southerly direction. Also got 14 high pressure over France. Low pressure is in the Atlantic, putting that ridge under pressure. And then we've got 5 with high pressure over Iceland and Greenland, and low pressure is away to the east, and that will be bringing in the wind from quite a cool north or northeasterly direction. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This will get us to the 10th of May. 20 members of the ECM Ensemble still unsettled with low pressure in the Atlantic and into Northern Europe as well. 19 with low pressure right over top of the country in combination with Greenland blocking. That looks cool and potentially quite wet, actually. Though we've also got 12 here with high pressure over Scandinavia, and that will bring drier, warmer easterly winds. So by far the majority option is unsettled, whether it's the 20 that we've got there or the 19 here. You know, the majority option, that gets us to 39 out of 50. The majority option is unsettled there for the 10th of May. CFS V2, finally, these are 500 millibar height anomalies breaking down into week pairs. This first week pair will take us from the 25th of April to the 1st of May. The coming week has high pressure down to our southwest, low pressure is to our northeast. Now it is trying to settle, probably still bringing the wind from a relatively coolish west northwesterly direction though. This looks quite nice. This is week 2, 2nd to the 8th of May. A nice reach from Spain up the western side of Europe should bring drier and warmer conditions then. Week 3 is going to be the 9th to the 15th of May with low pressure in from off the Atlantic. That's bringing spells of rain with it, and it's cooler, of course. And then week 4, back to high pressure, 16th to 22nd of May. Excuse me, high pressure building up from Spain and through the west side of Europe generally. So that turns us to drier, warmer conditions again in the 4th week. Very variable from week to week with CFS today. Okay, I'm not sure what's happened there. Hold on, I'm going to pause the vid. Hang on. Right, okay, we're done. So sorry about that. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to today's videos. And we're done. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Drop a comment and let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. And don't forget to everyone's family back as well as get them to subscribe as well. And it's amazing, it's incredible. And thank you so much, everybody, for doing that for us. Now, I'm just going to tell you what's coming up tomorrow. So, you're going to have a 6 a.m. UK weather forecast as ever. We will have the USA forecast. We're going to have a bonus video, an extra video, looking at the JMA seasonal model as well tomorrow, JMA Wednesday. Now that will be quite interesting watch. I think that will be covering May to July. And then we are going to have a 10 to 14 day as well. So quite a bit of content coming up at the channel tomorrow. Keep checking back for more. But for today's videos, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And bye for now.